Hey everyone, alright, gonna do another Legacy Cube draft. Had a really fun green deck that went 2-1. I think I had a really good chance of going 3-0, and I did I think a misplay in game 1 and a greedy keep in game 2. But I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It was a lot of fun. It was so what we did was we took Surak and Lightning Greaves, and it was, you know, just attacking with really big monsters with haste, which I think really made the difference. People with 10 trophies already. I'm getting a little bit slow to fire this draft. It's getting slow. Deimos Phobos. I like that name. Deimos and Phobos are, I think, moons of Jupiter. Pass closed tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Snoqualmie Pass is closed?
I don't know, but which pass?
Oh, yeah, I'll have to.
Make sure you check.
Yeah, maybe if I can't go snowboarding. It's going to be cubing all night. Oh man, I was planning on snowboarding tomorrow.
Well, let's make sure we know which pass they're speaking about.
Yeah, usually the pass is Snoqualmie Pass.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that is something to check on for sure. Alright, here we go, folks. Oh, and look at that. There's a Rofellos, the Emissary of Llanowar. If there's a first pickable card, I mean, that is really it. I think it's one of the best cards in the cube. Are we recording here? Yeah, we are. So I'm going to take him. I know it's the same deck as last time possibly, but it is just so broken. Such a broken card. Then maybe we can wheel Nykthos if we're lucky, or the Green Ponder Oath. I'd be happy to do that. I'm also a big fan of Assemble the Legion. That's one of my favorite pet cards. But yeah, I'm going to take this and not look back. Okay, well here, that's not a great pack for us. Very underwhelming. My favorite card here would be Brimaz. I think he's a fantastic creature. But I might just take... I definitely feel in the urge to like fight for green because, you know, Rofellos is so good. So I could take Rampant Growth to just cut any green. There's no real lands that are that good in terms of a splash. I guess Zealous Conscripts is the most splashable, but I'll just take Rampant Growth. Yeah, he is so good. So happy and so good. And Rampant Growth does work. Okay, so maybe we might be low on green cards, but Sylvan is a very good green card. There's a great white weenie deck coming by. Manatide, Mother of Runes, some of my favorite cards. But yeah, I will also take the Sylvan, just same thing. This is just so good. Willing to fight. And there should be like no green drafters to our left either. Like absolutely no green drafters. Because there are no green cards to take. Yeah.
Sorry, it's closed at 11 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'd heard about it being closed at 11 p.m. for like 2 hours or something. Okay, this is definitely on the sort of slight concern look. Sundering Titan, I think, is great to ramp into. I like Mana Gorger Hydra too, but I think it's a little. It's not super explosive. Yeah, I think there is another green drafter ahead of us, but we will fight. When we have Rofellos, we will fight. And just maybe sometimes there's the cards open in a different way. And yeah, Sylvan. I never really noticed the art on Sylvan. These like faces. I'd be pretty happy to wield the Nykthos. Things are, I have to say I don't understand this UI at all. I mean, if it's timed out. Alright, so there's definitely another drafter. I think the most high impact card here is Inferno Titan. So there's also white. Windbrisk Heights is pretty good too. I could go into, maybe it's not too late to go for White Weenie. That'd be kind of a late pivot. If no one else is taken, it's a good deck. Titan is a stronger card. Ooh, do I go for that? Just switch late into White Weenie? No, I'm going to take the Titan. Titan's just stronger. Okay, so we may not have the choice to play green, or mono green at least. What is the next best card? Maybe Wretched Confluence? Bonfire's pretty good too, with big mana. I'll take Bonfire. Okay, so there is no green. So yeah, I'll take FTK. Maybe we go mid-range red-green. There's a Confluence, not my favorite because of Rofellos, but still. I wonder, maybe, I'm going to hedge here and take the Precinct Captain in case mono white is totally open and I just wheel all the white cards. I could do that. Because green is being really heavily cut. Yeah, this UI where everything's like 0 here. Okay. God, there's Assemble also, which I really like. Okay. Yeah, Assemble's the strongest card, I think. Yeah, maybe just big mana. Okay, so I don't think the white stuff is coming through. Stagger Shock. Nah. I think we Stagger Shock. Maybe if Darren's not bad. Yeah, I like Olivia better here. So maybe we're like more red control. Take the noble in case there's a chance of just going us to like red aggro. I think the white deck isn't happening, so we're red and maybe also green, or maybe just red. Oh, there's Taras, but this is the time when we can just get the first picks on the green stuff too. So we can kind of choose to abandon green, or we can fight. We can fight for green, or just like take good red cards. I'm in for fighting. Trasodon's so good. Something like this where we're like half green, half red. Rofellos is still very good. Yeah, let's do it. I will fight you. Ooh, so Rootbound Crag, great. Cultivate, but I'm going to take my Surak. I love Surak. I love him so much. Okay, this guy we can probably wheel. And Vornklex, pretty good, but yeah, I think we need the early ramp power of the green elves, and we gotta really prioritize those. Maybe not Stormkirk Noble. Maybe this though. If we can make this happen, I'm certainly willing to play it. Yeah, I'm gonna fight for green. There'll be lots of red in pack 3. Reflecting pool. Ooh, yeah, Gearhulk's great. He's a nice. If there's a way to play this, we'll see. This is a deck where I wouldn't mind that, like chromantic. You know, birds would be great. Chromatic lantern would be great. But fertile ground, super strong here. Fertile ground might be better than Llanowar Elves for us, just because of the any color mana. We're not going to get either back. Normally I like elves better, but just for this, the multicolor here, I think we have to go for this. And it actually combos with Arbor Elf a little bit better. I hadn't considered that. Here, yeah, Lightning Hermit's okay. Any better stuff then. Let's take Lightning Strike. Some nice efficient removal. Burninate their stuff. Trastodon costs the same as Hellkite. Maybe I go for both of these. Well, there's a Needle Spires for the Assembled Legion. There's also this Chandra, and I think she's okay. I'll take the Spires. See if we can make Assemble happen. And I like Titan as well. So we have 3 8-drops, so we're good there. Yeah, I've been a fan of this guy. And Surak with Titan is just really good. Hasty Titans. Alright, Mimic Vat. One of my favorite cards. It's perfect here. Incendiary Flow. Yeah. This is a great Mimic Vat deck. Well, all decks are good Mimic Vat decks. I think this is just one of the stronger cards in the entire cube. It's very hard to deal with. Oh, well, it's very nice that Wolfir came back. I will happily take him for my mid-rangey deck. Certainly like more Elfies. Gamble. Bayou. Dark Dwellers, I don't see that happening. But maybe. Alright, sure, I'll take the Dark Dwellers. More clunky 5 drops. E-Witness or Lavamancer? I think it's Witness. Witness on Mimic Vat. So this is kind of a clunky mid-range red-green value deck. Yeah, I think I like Firebolt here better than these type of guys. Power 4 greater, which should happen. The graveyard, nah, I don't like him that much. I think I prefer removal. We need some cheap cards to play because there's a lot of expensive stuff. And we don't have that much ramp. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 ramp cards. Instead of like 8 or whatever. And our mana's pretty bad. Sure, I'll take a char. This might be an 18 lander. 9 and 9. Or like 10 and 8. Yeah. Okay, don't think I'm playing that either. Alright, well there's the... Ooh. Dragon Lord Atarka. So good for us, but I think the Llanowar Elves is better. Although there's... You know, Sylvia of the Heart of the Wilds might be more what we want. I think it's more explosive. Yeah, it's mana of any color. And we're hoping to have fairly big creatures. I think it's Sylvia here. Or Selvala over Llanowar Elves. I love the Llanowar Elves, don't get me wrong. And Atarka would be so great to wheel. But I think it's her. She has the most explosive potential. Okay, Xenagos. I do like me as Xenagos. There's also Sylvan Caridid. Yeah, he ramps really nicely. And he ramps big. I'm okay with taking Xenagos here. He's not as explosive as like Caridid, but you know, he has the ability to take us to these big hits. Here I think it's going to be the Raging Ravine. Although Fiery Confluence is really good, isn't it? I think Fiery Confluence might wheel. I want to make sure we have more castable mana. Even if these all end up replacing red cards. We've got 23 right now. So mana is the biggest improvement we can make, I think. We can also like not play these, you know, but could like do this. So not sure about Dark Dwellers. See if Atarka wheels, that'd be fantastic. Regrowth, bit slow. Maybe Sarkon. Yeah, let's take Sarkon. Let's hit big. Ooh, Chandra and Overgrown Battlement. I love this Chandra. And this is another one that ramps. But no, I'm going to take the Battlement. Mizzy Mortars. No, I think we have enough for stuff. That's meh. We'll take the mortars. Fleetwheel Cruiser. Not sure that's good enough. Profuros. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Meh. Wonder if it's Outpost Siege. Could be Anger of the Gods too. Yeah, I think it's probably Siege. And destroy an artifact over Spark Mage to kill like little guys. Maybe Spark Mage for like an elf killer is more. There's a lot of weenie decks. Atarka came back. Awesome. Well, definitely. Atarka is better than some of the other big stuff we have. We'll have to make some cuts anyway. Maybe not Sarkon. Maybe not Mizium Mortars. Do like Mizium Mortars over Lightning Strike, I think. I don't think we're going to the face. Firebolt's good. It's modal. Or it's too, ooh, Flamecaller. Yeah, that's good for us. Okay, so we can maybe not play Wolfear, maybe not Gearhulk. Maybe we're more red control. Maybe we don't play green. Or we don't play Rofellos. Confluence came back. That's fantastic. Maybe we're more splashy on the green. Interesting. Maybe not Witness. What if we play this? Or what if we're mostly red? Is that a possibility that we only play like single green cards? I don't think we're playing. Take Factory just in case. I don't see us playing Goblin Bombardment. Sacred Foundry works with the Assemble. And Vijani. Well, interesting. We have the possibility of going red-white, too. Right? We have the Needle Spires. And we can bring in a Johnny and Assemble. Hey, sweetie, it's 11:30. Alright, so do we play Assemble? Maybe Assemble's a little bit greedy here. Do we play Rofellos? I feel like Rofellos is still good, even if he's not broken. Yeah. I feel like we play Selvala in Rofellos. Because lands. Maybe Terastodon is a little greedy, mana-wise. And who's cheaper? Sarkon's cheaper. Wolfear's cheaper. Sirach. Oh, yeah, I think we play Sirach. Yeah. Maybe we don't start out with Spark Mage. With Sirach, I want to play more like guys. Like Gearhulk, Sarkon. I think I do want to play 18 lands, though, here. I like Chandra. I like Titan. Maybe I don't like char as much as Wolfear or Gearhulk. They're very similar, really. This has trample. And if you kill it's a little more resilient because it's counters. And so see stagger. So stagger shard, you pay it twice is pretty good. And this can go big. Yeah, let's go for more of the mid-range stuff. Siege. What's Irish Shaman do? Yeah. Just have one ravine. Yeah, I think trying to play a symbol is a little... I mean, I could rampant growth to find the plane. No, I think it's trying too much. It's just better to be consistent here. That's 23. Maybe I just play 17 lands. I've got a good amount of 4 drops. It doesn't have to be the 7 and 8 drops. Maybe even Sundering Titan is pushing a little much. Maybe just do this. Yeah, I like. So now we just top out more at 7. Feels a bit more reasonable. I think that gives us sort of grindiness. We play Ravine and 9 and 8. That seems right. Kind of like that. We have card draw with Sylvan and possibly Savala and Outpost Siege. And we have a lot of like mid-range things. We have Surrak. If we need to go bigger with Titan, Terastodon, or Hellkite, we can side out some of the mid-rangey stuff and more of these big things. Okay, I can give this a shot. I'm not as excited about this as our previous mono. Really nice mono green deck, but you know, we had to fight for cards here. Okay, and this is good. We've got a Mimic Vat, a Fertile Ground. I like it. So I'll start with a Forest. And yeah, we'll have a turn 3 Vat, turn 4 Gearhulk. That's going to be scary. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem. Luckily, we have Burst Lightning. Yeah, which will be quite nice. So as much as I'd like to play this, he could make it. So let's just Burst Lightning that thing. And if we can Mimic Vat and then Chandra, you know, that might give us something good. Okay. So I think we just play the Fertile Ground instead of Mimic Vat. We play Mimic Vat. I think given that we're playing black, there's a good chance that he has removal for our Gear Hulk, which then makes it awkward. And if we can play Vat first, yeah, I think we play Vat first. We're not under a ton of pressure, and given the colors that he's playing, he may not have a way to deal with this, so this could just run away with the game. He's playing red, which does have answers to artifacts, you know, but... Okay, we can cast a red spell. Okay, Arena. Alright, Rofellos, not fantastic here. So, I think we tap this. Well, let's see. I can tap 2 for Fertile Ground, then 1. Yeah, I can't actually play Rofellos. And we could Fiery Confluence to kill his Chandra, which would kill a Rofellos, so that's kind of maybe just Confluence. But no, I can Confluence and kill the Chandra pretty easily with that ability, I suppose. So yeah, I'd rather wait for some better stuff. Oh, and so let's target this land. Play that. Did I mess that up again? Did I cast on the wrong one? No. Okay. And yeah, that's why if something dies, we get Mimic Vat. Two, three, four, five. So if we draw a land, we can Chandra. And otherwise, we can Gear Hulk. Okay. So yeah, Rofellos was not going to be long for this world anyway. Okay. All right. So 6. So here I think we just make our own Chandra. And plus, right? You can deal 2 to our Chandra. But we can always then Fiery Confluence her if need be. Yeah. And even if he kills Rofellos, I suppose we can Mimic Vat him, but that doesn't seem very good. Oh yeah, well, let's just attack Chandra, yeah. What am I doing? Let's do that. Alright. Yeah, that's a good place to be. Active Chandra. And now, if you play something scary, there's the threat of wiping the board and then vatting. And otherwise, just a big old Gear Hulk. Which is really great vat target. Okay. So here, could play a Rofellos, but I think the answer's got to be Gear Hulk here. first attack, right? That way if he has removal, he uses it on the tokens. Big old Gear Hulk. And if he kills it, then put it on the vat. Seems pretty nice. Now I suppose I could have made the tokens Gear Hulk to attack harder, but then it feels bad because the token dies. And if he's going to kill this anyway, then I can vat it next turn. Okay, he does. So, guess maybe I should. So, yes. Okay, and we'll be done. Okay, so we can start throwing Gear Hulks at him. Okay. Oh, that went well. So black, red. Gotta say, Fiery Confluence didn't seem fantastic against him. Stagger Shock does seem good, but maybe Lightning Strike is just better, just earlier. Yeah, it didn't seem that great. Or do we Bonfire? Anything not fantastic against him? Rowfellows is kind of meh in this particular game, but I still think it's good. Terastodon, Titan, or Hellkite? Yeah, let's just run it back. What did I take out? Yeah, I took out the Lightning Strike, and I took out the Confluence, yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. Kind of big mana, but we're good if we draw stuff. It's a bit greedy. I'll keep it. He did do a mulligan, so if we consider that we're one land down. Okay, well, there's a Firebolt. I'll still play Force in case I draw Rowfellows. Okay, well, that misses. So now it's a double mulligan. Oh, he got the Firebolt, right. My bad. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And now we have Xenagos and Titan. Slow, but serviceable. And Inquisition on this is, at least I have flashback. Okay, I'll play the Battlement. That makes Xenagos ramp a little more. So Xenagos is 0, and then plus next turn lets us play Titan. Okay. Gain control. So yeah, that can end up being a bit of a problem. And she's going to grow pretty fast, isn't she? Oh, it's there. Yeah, because she's going to become a 5/5. Ugh. That's an annoying card. So what do I do here? Do we just play Gear Hulk and Yar? Problem is then he's going to be able to kill it next time, which is really scary. I'll have to spend all his mana though. And then I can hit really hard. And then maybe Titan kills him. So yeah, I think that's what we do. Because we can just play Titan. So I don't think we get anything by playing Xenagos. Yeah. Yeah. It's not great if he has removal, but... yeah, so now we can take it. That's bad. Okay, so he's gonna... I don't really know if we have a great way to block to beat Olivia Vildarn here. That is a good card against our deck. Not quite fast enough to race it. Yeah, so if he has like removal against this, this is... Ooh, okay, Sarkhan's pretty nice though. 4 damage to target creature. So maybe we can surprise kill this. Maybe we attack with Gear Hulk, and if he kills it, we... And this is a vampire, okay. So I'm thinking, do we just play Sarkhan and attack for 12? Then he's at 7, but he can... So the advantage of, if we attack with Sarkhan 12, if he kills this though, then if he has removal for this, then we lose our kind of surprise attack on this. Yeah. And then if he has removal, then we only hit for 4, and then he hits us back. No, I don't think that's good. So I think we just attack with this. Hopefully, if he has removal and kills this, then we can use Sarkhan to kill Olivia. I think that's what we do. So let's attack. Let's see if he has removal. So he does have removal. Destroy target artifact. Okay. So that dies. But now we can play Sarkhan and kill Olivia, which I think is just an absolute must. deals 4 damage to her. Phew. Okay. And we're done. Yeah, that was a good draw. I was threatening to run out of control. So yeah, so far we've got some big threats. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Okay. So here we've got 7 mana, so that's enough for... Let me play this. We can play Xenagos, activate this, and have 4 more mana, but that doesn't really do enough. So we might as well play Xenagos, tap, and then also play Sylvala. Okay, and let's play Sylvana now so that we can get the Xenagos ability, right? And draw cards. So let's make a token. And will this work? No, because there's not like entering the battlefield. Okay, well. Still, this is a pretty strong board. Olivia was quite problematic. So does he have a sweeper? Grave Tits. Okay. That is strong. That is strong. So sadly, yeah, Gravetongue's going to be problematic as well. No question about that. And that keeps me off my Titan, which is annoying. Do I add mana? Do I make guys? Do I just attack in the air? Yeah, maybe I make guys and just make a Titan to block his Titan. I have a zillion mana, but I don't see how it helps. So 4, 5, 6. I can't play Rofellos and Titan, but I think that's okay. I mean, I can tap her, but I think I want to block these things, right? And I can cast everything in my hand, so there's no need to play. Rofellos isn't really helping me here. So I think I need to win with Sarkhan, really. So I just need to make sure I'm protecting him. So let's create this. Let's make him a flyer. And I think I just Inferno Titan his face rather than his stupid token. attack with these other things. Okay, and we're done. And now we're threatening lethal here, right? With Sarkhan, because Sarkhan plus Inferno attack threatens lethal. So let's see if he has a way to beat my Titan here. If he attacks with everyone on Xenagos, I let him just do it. If he attacks Sarkhan, I need to protect Sarkhan, so I may chump with like a battlement or something. Just to be able to swing back with Titan. So you have like a Gristlebrand? Gristlebrand, he would just slam it. So. And I can also start attacking with things because 4 damage, you know, if the Grave Titan is hit by a Satyr, then I have like 4 damage I can also distribute, but I think, I mean, if you had Dreadbore, he'd just play it. So what is it? Fleetwheel Cruiser, okay. That's fine, that's something we can just chump. Okay, so he does attack with the Titan. On Sarkhan. No, these guys. No. Okay. All right. So these 2 on Sarkhan and these 2 on Xenagos. He's sure opening himself up for a pretty strong counterattack. I definitely want Sarkhan to be alive. So what if I just did Titan on Titan, you know, block with like the battlement here, and then block. That leaves Xenagos alive. Sarkhan's taking 1. I even wonder if I can block both of these. Yeah, we lose her, but that's okay. Kind of want to just chump the Titan though. So I could just like chump, and block. And or just Titan on the cruiser and chump. I like that. Then he has to have the removal, and I'm still threatening. So let's see. I think I like chumping. Okay, so let's I'm thinking this blocks this. This blocks this. This blocks this. And we chump here. Yeah, and he might have Yeah, and we're still threatening to attack with multiple things. So, okay, I like that. Okay. And FTK would have been pretty good. All right, well, this deck did a good first start. All right, here we are before match 2. Make sure we're recording. Yeah, I think things look good. I was wondering, do we want to add Trastodon, Witness? But yeah, I like the 18 lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rampy type cards, and still keeping things reasonably low cost to 7. Yeah, we can always add bigger things if need be. Like I can see taking out Flame Tongue or Siege and adding some of these big guys if we need to, but the nice thing about keeping the curve at like 6 and below is that if we don't draw the big ramp, we're still sort of able to reasonably cast these cards, whereas it's pretty hard to cast an 8-drop in a game, I think, if I don't have Rofellos or Selvala. I mean, you certainly can get there. And if we need to lower the curve, you know, there's Spark Mage, those guys. All right, 1 lander, I think that's pretty unkeepable. All right, that's better. We'll keep this. And yeah, Siege should let us get our card advantage back, hopefully. Does anyone ever pick dragons? I feel like I've never seen that ever picked. Okay, so we are playing against an aggro deck, alright? So we may want a lower curve. Although Titan should be very good against him. Brimaz here. Monastery Mentor. Okay, that's going to be scary. Well, I'm going to have to just keep playing the nothings here. So hopefully we don't just die, but starting turn 5 we have some real stuff. Yeah, even if not playing Siege and instead playing something else, I wouldn't mind. Okay, he's going to burst us. Yep, it's starting to get painful. Alright, well, I'm going to play the Siege just because there's nothing else to do, although I do expect to just be playing these other creature or player. Maybe I pick dragons here. Yeah, maybe I pick dragons. I think I'm actually going to pick dragons just because I feel like there's a good chance I'm going to die. If he removes my Wolfie, I'm probably going to die, and this gives me an out. Yeah, it's getting scary. Ten, 4, 5. Alright, is he gonna whack me again with more prowess? That's really gonna hurt. Maybe as a lightning bolt we're just dead. Yeah, I think that kills us, actually. Yep. Okay. So we definitely want to bring the curve down. So Lightning Strike, Spark Mage, Witness, Stagger Shock all seem very good. And maybe we just don't play the, Sarkhan might be on the slow end. Siege might be on the slow end. Confluence seems good against him. Maybe Sylvan is less good. Definitely battlements are good. Rampant growth. Rofellos will probably die. That's 41. Maybe not Xenagos. Savala might sort of just die too. Alright, now I'm okay with this. Do I also want Bonfire? Bonfire seems really good against him. Even at like 3, yeah. Let's take out maybe... Is she good? Maybe instead of Chandra. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got the mortars, so I'll keep. Not the greatest start, but ideally I can blow something up and stall until Gear Hulk time. Okay, that's something I'm going to kill. Definitely need to kill that. So, just cast. And if the elf survives, we can play Gear Hulk next turn. Okay. And let's see, that makes him a 3/3. Now we have a 4/4 and a 5/5. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's annoying. So, and this, I need to make sure I put a stop on my upkeep, right? So, stop on my turn to cast this from exile. does have more mid-rangey stuff after all. Although, well, this works really well with Mentor and Pyromancer. Okay, Swift Sphere. So that's something I can Stagger Shock. Cast on this. It may not survive, but you know. I mean, he may just pump it, but then we can attack. Survive. Keep it alive or not? Okay. Lightning strike on. On me. Okay. Great. More lands. Suppose I should have just bolted him. So he'd be at 3. That maybe was better. Of course, that forced him to have it, you know. But yeah, maybe I should have just assumed that he was going to have to block anyway and then put him at 3. I don't know. What's he got? Hopefully not a Baneslayer. That would not be good for me. We're really all in on this Gear Hulk here. Great to draw some other stuff. Okay. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. To that creature player. So I could blow up his angel, but he's got a block. And yeah, let's attack. See what he does. Okay, so in response, let's kick her this. All right. It was all lands, so that was pretty good considering how many lands we drew. Do we want to reduce the land count maybe to 17 and give ourselves like a Sylvan or something? Could be risky to do that. Could be pretty risky. And bring in like Sarkhan. Sarkhan seems actually pretty good. Okay. I will do it. Alright. That's not fantastic, but that's keepable. We do have a confluence. It's each creature, so watch out for your fellows. Okay. Ooh, Spark Mage might be nice, okay. So yeah, let's just start with a Fertile Ground. I'll put it on a forest in case I end up with an Arbor Elf. What I do want to do is sort of like wipe the board with Confluence before playing stuff. So yeah, there we go. Now we can, I think a Confluence for 2 and damage to him seems very good. So twice 1 damage to each creature, and once 2 damage to each opponent. That's a nice start. Nice little 2-for-1. And 4. 1, 2, 3. I could just attack with a Ravine, actually. That could be a thing. Yeah, let's do that. If he blows up my Ravine, that's fine. So 4/4 is sort of hard to deal with. And yeah, I like that. Now this is like an actual threat. Oh, it plays nothing. Okay. I guess we do the same again. Yeah, don't see a reason to play. It's a sit. Yep, 5/5. I like it. Burst lightning on me, okay. Because yeah, he doesn't have enough for kicker. All right. Well, he might have an Armageddon. So I wonder if I should just stop playing lands. Yeah, maybe I should just stop playing lands. Or no, I might just kill him, huh? So let's attack with this and see if we can just kill him with the lightning strike. So in case he has a mana tithe or something, I'll just yeah, I'll wait. Because if I don't want to go like mana tithe, you know, cast this mana tithe and then Armageddon or something, that could be bad for us. Searing Spear, okay. Targeting me, that's fine. All right. Got there all the way with a Raging Ravine. All right, here we are for match 3. Just going to take a look at our deck again, see if we want to make any changes. Like, do we want to bring in the Stagger Shock? No, I think this is all right. I was kind of thinking, you know, it's the cards that do multiple things, like Sarkhan, Flame Tongue. Gearhulk and Wolfir don't, but they're sort of big hits, I guess. So yeah, we'll start this and let's see how we do. Mimic Vat hasn't been a thing yet, but I believe in it. Especially since so many of our creatures do things when they come into play. Titan on Mimic Vat is really good. You know. Alright, well, it's all lands. Well, 2 lands, but, yeah, I guess this is keepable. It's not great. But we have some early plays here. Okay, hopefully we draw Forest. In the next 2 draws. Okay, that's not a forest. Now I'm starting to get worried. No, I'm definitely starting to get worried. Kadama's Reach, okay. Yeah, now, if not forest, it's going to be pretty rough. Oh, got a forest, okay. That's very nice. Rampant growth for a forest. Okay, not as good as a Kodama's Reach, but in this case was exactly, well, in this case, yeah, Reach would have been better. Now if we can draw a land, we're in pretty good shape. If not, we still have Outpost Siege. Bloodbraid, okay. And Wood Elves. I guess I'm gonna lightning that. Just because otherwise it's gonna end up being like a pretty good amount of damage. Not get land. That's okay. We'll play a siege, and hopefully that'll draw us out of our land problems. So cons, right? Prime time, rampaging barrel. That's okay. Yep. Starting to become a problem. Land. Well, that's annoying. Until end of turn. Well, that's not what I wanted. Play this. And Firebolt the Wood Elves seems pretty weak. Yeah, I guess I'll be done. I feel like I'm pretty behind here. Now even if we have our Chandra, well, I guess Chandra -4 does get rid of all the Baloths. That might be the best we can do. If we can Chandra -4 and play Firebolt on the Baloths, then we can reset the board. Okay, we'll just block the Wood Elves. Yes, I think we have to be at... yeah, we basically have to Chandra -4. I don't know if we can afford to do that and Bolt. So... okay, I'll play that. It's certainly good. Okay. So we're one land off. Might as well play this. So we can Chandra -4. If he has a land, we're back in that not great position, but then at least we're... is there anything else we can do here? What I'd really like to do is if I can sort of survive with the battlements, that next turn I can Chandra and Bolt, but I'm facing down 14 damage. I could play just Inferno Titan and then try to block the Baloths. And then I'm still taking 9. I think I have no choice but to Chandra -4. Well, if he has a counter, we're just dead. Okay. So I can give you Cultivate and Ashiok. Maybe Ashiok in a land. This guy's sort of just multicolored good cards. Problem is he's going to have a land either way on the Bailoffs. So I'm still not in a great position. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a much different story if we had the land for the Firebolt. Well, we can Atarka and Firebolt next turn. But we're taking 6, we'll be at 3. I don't really see us winning this. I mean, I like my card quality. Yeah, no, that's really bad. Yeah, Kira's pretty good here. And another thing. So play this. Even if I play Titan, he's going to have too many attackers, so okay, GG. Alright, so sort of multicolor good stuff creature. Well, I feel like Sundering Titan would be very good against him, right? Maybe that's better than like a Wolfear Silverheart. Maybe that's better than like a Firebolt. No, Confluence. Confluence did not seem amazing against him. And Trastodon doesn't seem fantastic either. We saw like the one Planeswalker. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay, we'll have to mulligan that. Alright, we'll keep this. Yeah, I'll put her on top. Ooh, that might actually help her more, him more, but it is ramp. Hopefully he doesn't force spike my Vat or whatever. Do I play Vat or Savala? 3. Well, Savala lets me Sarkon next turn, so I think I play Savala. So now Sarkon Plus seems pretty good. And then Titan next turn. Alright, and Titan next. Assuming Sylvana lives. If she doesn't, then it's Mimic Vat. And Mimic Vat, and we can kill whatever he plays. We can also activate Sarkon. Ooh, okay. I was going to say I can activate Sarkon and then use that to kill, to gain way more mana. So, since control magic, I think what we do is we mimic that and then minus Sarkon, and then that'll give us lots of, and then I can activate her for 3, 4. So I don't know if that's quite mana positive, but might as well, right? Is he going to force that? So definitely yes. And yep, we'll be done. So now basically for 4 mana, I could generate 5. So it still does let me play Titan next turn. Alright, 3 for the Vat, 1 to use, assuming I've activated Sarkon. Oh no, 4. So 4 mana for 4, so that's actually not great as is. So now I need to draw a land to play Titan. Okay, so he's got a million cards. And if he has like a hasty creature, that'll kill my Sarkon. But then hopefully there's the possibility of just killing it and vatting. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Oh man, that's good. Shoot. That's very strong, unfortunately. Yeah, I was thinking I get to firebolt that and then I get to, you know, cascade a bunch of stuff. But the Kira makes it bad. Oh. Interesting. He did not attack. Why would he not attack there? Well, that's weird. Why would he not attack? Well, so I plus Sarkon. I can tap 4 for 4. Well, okay, might as well just activate him. There's no reason not to. blocking for him is not great. Let's attack first. Definitely rampant growth for a mountain. And yeah, that's not great. I guess all we have is just play Inferno Titan next turn. And if we're lucky enough to draw a mountain, we can Inferno Titan and Firebolt, which then is pretty good. But I can also make a Mimic Vat blocker, don't forget. So if he attacks with the Blood Braid, I can vat in a Selvala to block his Blood Braid. Feels like a Titan here. Yep, it is a Titan. Okay. So when his thing's on the stack, let's vat response. Tapping that. Okay, that's fine. Like this. And now we have a Blood Braid. Do I want a Blood Braid instead of a Selvala? I think yes. It seems like it has to be good, right? Considering I've got almost all my mana already. Okay, Gear Hulk. So I could definitely just throw a Blood Braid at him. Making a big Gear Hulk doesn't do a whole lot. Except it just makes a big 8/8 that he can then tap down. But then if he kills it, or do I just make a Titan? Maybe I just make a big Titan and I let him kill my thing, because then if I start attacking at his face and I just mimic that, yeah, that's got to be right. Yeah, he can tap down my Titan. Well, let's think. He can tap down the Titan with this, kill this, but then I can start throwing elves at him. And I lose my Sarkon. Ooh, I should actually just use my Sarkon, shouldn't I? I should think about that, yeah. So what I could do is I could Sarkon on Kira, blow up Kira with Firebolt, have her on Mimit Vat, and then I can start making Kira's as well to chump. That seems like a thing. Yeah, let's do that. So 4 to this. And do I want a Kira or do I want an elf? I think I actually just want the elf for the free cascade here. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work, does it? Well, that's a bit silly. Then I should have gotten the Kira after all. It's only when you cast. Okay, so I definitely wanted Kira. My bad. All right. Yeah, I should have. That was definitely a punt. So I didn't realize that it was on cast only. So I should have gotten Kira, and I could have protected my things. Okay. Well, at least now if you play something else, I can tighten it. Yeah, and that could have been a free chump, so that's not great. Yeah, that was bad. Because then I could be throwing flyers at him too. More low rogue, okay. Ooh. But now I can tighten his rogue. On. What's he going to tap? Tap this, okay. So that's something. I can tighten his rogue, and then I can start making Whirler rogues. That's got to be good. Yeah, that was a mistake. So let's tap 2 on this, and 1 on this. And definitely want to use the VAT this time. All right. So let's see what he does. What do you play? Maelstrom Pulse. On the Titan. Well, I do want it on the Titan, but I see that that's going to be... I mean, I get to untap it. But... yeah, that was bad. Screwing up the Kira because I could have like protected myself from his stuff. Yeah, I may have lost that. I'm sorry, guys. And now he can just tap down whatever I play. For him, I just played the FTK. Having active Kira would have effectively countered all this stuff. Okay, and now if I play a creature, you can just tap it down. All right, well, GG, guys. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I think, learn to read the cards. So in retrospect, I think if I'd kept the vault on Kira, I could have flashed in Kira's to protect stuff. Yep. So ended up going 2-1. The deck did better than I thought it was going to. It was kind of more mid-rangey and slow, but yeah, I definitely think it had the potential to win. And I think I just had a misplay. But thanks for watching, and I'll try to improve for next time.